friends, today I'm going to be doing another Empties video. I've got quite a few products to share, so I'm just gonna get started and share with you guys all the trash and what I have thought about these products. So as always, I will start with some of my repeat products that are in almost every Empties video I've ever done, and that of course is Epielle makeup wipes. I have quite a few in this one. This one is the Epielle Argan Oil Cleansing Tissues. You know the drill. I love these. They're like cheap. They're $1 for 30 or $2 for 60. I get mine at Big Lots, and I have two more. These are the green tea ones, so I just love them all. These are also makeup wipes from Epielle. This one's like a slightly different like line or something, but I did not like these at all, which is so surprising because it's the same brand, but I hated these. These are actually $3 for 30 wipes, so it's like, you know, 3 times as much as the regular ones that I have. These are the Epielle Charcoal Pore Cleansing Towelettes. It comes in the black package. I hated these. These were so rough on my skin. They like stung my eyes and stuff too, which I never have that problem with the regular Epielle ones. So I don't know, I just hated these ones. So I ended up just like saving these for whenever I needed to like remove makeup swatches and stuff, because I was not going to use this on my eyes again because it was just not a good time. So definitely not a product I would recommend, and again, same brand but different line, so really surprising. Next, I have a sheet mask that I ended up getting from, I think, Ulta, and this is from Too Cool for School. This is a Korean brand, and this is the egg cream mask. It's the hydration version. This mask I did not like. Well, the first thing about it was that this mask is one of those that like is super saturated, so you'll have a lot of goo and like serum-y kind of stuff left over, which I always end up either like putting on my arms or my legs or my body or my chest or something, just because I don't want to like waste all that, good, ingredients and stuff. So I end up putting it like all over my body pretty much. But what I hated about this one was that it like had a self-tanner kind of smell to it, which I've never had before from a sheet mask, and it was kind of strong, so I definitely wouldn't recommend this. I think I ended up paying I definitely paid like $6 for this from Ulta, when I know I could have gotten it from like Rose Shop or Sweet Korea for like, I don't know, $2 or $3 max. So I definitely would not recommend this. Even like for $3, I wouldn't recommend it, so definitely pass on this one. Oh, and another thing about that sheet mask that I thought was so weird and unnecessary, I don't know if you can see, but it's like this mesh plastic thing that came in the sheet mask. Like you can see it has the same cutouts as it, and I just felt like this was so unnecessary. Plastic, like, why did we need this? Like, it's already sealed up in its own like plastic container. Why did it need this as well? I don't know. So that was just like another layer of unnecessary plastic. The next thing I used up, this was from one of my, I think it was from one of my Rose Shop hauls. This is the Smile Foot Mask from the Face Shop. This is one of those like peeling foot mask things. This one did not work on me at all. My favorite one was like the baby skin one or whatever it's called that I did a whole video on. That one worked really well. This one I don't think did a damn thing, so definitely not a fan of that one. Next thing I used up, this was some eye patches, some like gel eye patches that I got in one of my Sweet Korea like orders as a freebie kind of gift thing. This is just their gel eye patches. They were fine. I don't really recommend them or not recommend them. They were just, gel eye patches, so I used those up. Another thing I used up, this is one of the Too Cool for School Fresh Gore sleeping packs. I've talked about these a million times as well. I got these like little travel-y sample ones from, I think from Rose Shop quite a while ago, and I'm still going through them, so I used up another one of those. And the next product I used up, I really liked this, and I would probably buy this again, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to like repurchase it or anything. This is the Holika Sweet Cotton Pore Cover Base. I really kind of got it because it was so cute, and I thought it would smell like cotton candy, and it did have like some kind of scent, but I wouldn't call it cotton candy. But this was a really good, inexpensive one. I feel like I probably paid less than, I don't know, maybe $6 for this one, and it was just kind of like one of those pore filling ones, so it would, kind of really even out and blur your pores a bit. So I definitely like this one, and it was cute. I would buy it again in the future, but I'm not going to like, actively seek this out, but it's a cute one and it's good. The next product I used up is my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. This is like one of those little travel-y mini ones. Even these last me forever. I swear, it probably took me like 8 months to use this, but I've got a couple more of these to use up, so I won't really be like repurchasing this. I definitely want to try new eye primers once I kind of get through the ones that I already own. Next, I also used up this Veet. This is just like the hair remover. I am the world's like laziest person when it comes to like shaving my legs, to be honest, because 99% of the time I'm like, well, no one's gonna see my legs, so what's the point of even shaving them? And so I just like to use the Nair and like hair remover and stuff, Veet, same thing, to remove the hair. And then usually like it's like in the summer I'm like, well, no one's gonna see my legs because I'm not going anywhere. And then whenever winter comes around I'm like, well, no one's gonna see my legs because I'm always wearing long pants. So it's just a never-ending cycle. But whenever I do want to remove all the hair on my legs, I just like to use this. Sometimes it just gets to be too much than what like a razor could do. Next thing I used up, this is from Sephora. This is the coconut micellar cleansing milk. This is just like one of the little travel ones. I think I got some of these just because I needed like a couple bucks more to like get free shipping, and I thought I would rather spend a couple extra bucks on something than like just have to pay for shipping. So I ended up getting this. It was probably like $4 maybe. This one was okay. I wouldn't really recommend it. Nothing I would seek out again. The next two products I used up, these are the same. They're kind of like all gross and like gunky now. These are the Sally Hansen gel nail polish top coat. I can never find the base coat in store. It's like always sold out. But I ended up getting a whole bunch of these at like a discount store for like $1 a piece, and it's like the gel top coats. Like these are like, I don't know, sometimes they're like $8 and up for just this, and it's just like a clear top coat. So I use this as a base coat and a top coat, and I have two of them, but they're just like all gross and like gunky now, so it's definitely time to throw these away. But I definitely love doing gel nails, and so I'm always using these. The next product I have shown a million times as well. This is the Etude House Mascara One Shot Clean Remover. So I used up one of the large one of these and two of the smaller like little sample ones, and I have quite a bit of the little bottles that I end up just pouring them into the larger ones, so I don't have like 50 of these bottles laying around, because I do think these work better than the full-size one. So that's just always my little conspiracy theory. And then this is a sample product. This is one I got not too long ago, and this is from Banila Co. It's called the Clean It Zero Cleansing Balm. This is just like one of the teeny tiny baby ones. I technically have one use left in this, but I'm just gonna go ahead and include it in this video so I can get rid of it once I use it tonight. And it's just a cleansing balm, and this one was like $1.26 I think from Sweet Korea is actually where I got this one. And it's just like their little cleansing balms, and I really like this one. I was actually able to get about, I'd say like 6 uses out of this little container. So that was probably about using like a marble amount of the actual cleansing balm. So definitely think if you are on the fence of getting them and you can find the little samples, definitely give them a try for like, you know, $1 or $2. It's definitely really good way to try it without having to buy a full-size product. So I definitely really like this one though. And the last two products I have are hair products. This one is of course the one I always use, the L'Oreal Feria Absolute Platinum and Extreme Platinum, my favorite hair dye of all time. And then of course was the Color Oops hair color remover. I used this at the beginning of September to kind of remove that last bit of pink from my hair, and it definitely helped quite a bit. I didn't get everything out of my hair, but it definitely did a pretty good job at removing a good portion of that hair dye that was, you know, kind of just hanging on to my hair. So I definitely have to say though, it smells horrible. It has like a sulfur kind of like rotten egg smell to it, which doesn't just stay in your hair like for one, you know, rinse. It stayed in my hair for like probably up to like 3 different washes. Like every time I would like wet my hair, it's like that smell like came back. It was the worst thing ever. But like whenever you would dry it, you know, it'd have like that faint kind of smell, but you wouldn't like smell too much. But as soon as you got it wet, it's like that smell would just come right back. It was the weirdest thing ever. And I had forgotten that since I'd used this the first time like many years ago. And another thing I forgot about it was how it dries out my scalp so bad. Like it would make my scalp itch really bad for like a solid week and a half. It's just something about the chemicals in here just really did not like my scalp. It did a good job of getting rid of the color, but that scent stuck and it was just so itchy for like a week and a half straight. So just keep that in mind if you're ever doing like a hair color remover, that you could have issues like that. So that is it for my empties video. Let me know what products are your favorites and what are ones that you will just rebuy and rebuy and rebuy no matter what. Are there any products that are like your holy grail where you don't even want to try anything else in that kind of I guess makeup or product category, or do you just like to try a different thing every time? So definitely let me know what you guys like. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, link is below, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.